Welcome back, fairy tale writers. Today we're going to focus on unfreezing your characters. Our characters can stay pretty flat unless we make them talk, think, and move. And today we're going to focus on this one about making our characters talk with dialogue. I want to show you an example. This is Red Riding Hood retold and illustrated by James Marshall. And what he does really well is sometimes he uses classic fairy tale dialogue, and then sometimes he changes it to let his own voice come through a little bit. So right here is an example of really classic fairy tale talk. This is when Mom's talking. "Now, whatever you do," she said, "go straight to Granny's. Do not tarry. Do not speak to any strangers." "Yes, Mama," said Red Riding Hood, right? Classic. Totally sounds like the classic fairy tale. But in other parts of this story, we can hear James Marshall's voice coming through. So like right here, for example, when the wolf is coming to Granny, here comes the wolf, and what does she say? She says, "Get out of here, you horrid thing," she cried. So it is in the story, but we hear James Marshall's original idea about that. It makes it sound a little funny. Now check this part. This is actually one of my favorite parts of dialogue in this story. "The wolf gobbled her right up. He didn't even bother to chew." And here's my favorite dialogue. "Tasty," he said, patting his belly. "So tasty." Now that's not classic for the story, but that's something that James Marshall added in to certainly make it sound like the wolf, but also in his idea of what the wolf might sound like. So I decided to give that a try. So I am starting my second story, just like probably you might be too. And so I have the first little firefly built her house out of fresh green grass. See my details? "So soft," she squealed. So I made it like a tiny voice, and I just added a little bit extra. And then here's where I got stuck. Because in the real story, a big bad wolf comes and says, little pig, let me in." But there aren't any pigs here, and there aren't any wolves, so I can't have the frog say, little pig, let me in. And that's where I got stuck. So I decided to think more about it over here like this. I'll put this over here. Sorry for the loud noise. So dialogue. So now I need to change some things, right? So in Three Pigs, it's not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. So what do I want it to be in my story? They don't have hair on their chinny chin chin. What are they known for? Fireflies are known for their lights. Something by their light, maybe. Okay, so not by the what? Hair? No. Not by the look? How about the glow? Ooh, how about the glow? How about that? Let me try that. Not, dialogue needs quotation marks. Not by the glow of my light. Light. Yeah, I think that works. So now let me think of the second part, because what is my frog going to say? My frog's not going to huff and puff and blow the house down. That's not very frog-like. So it can't be huff and puff. Could it be instead? What do frogs do? I guess they hop, jump, right? Maybe my frog, she could hop and like land on the house. That could work. That could work. Okay, so let me try that one instead. So she will say, "I'll hop." Oh, I'm going to make it rhyme. "I'll hop and I'll pop and I'll maybe smash," right? Because she's going to jump on it. "Smash your house down." That works. And so when you're doing your story, you're going to have to do the same thing. You're going to have to change it. It can't be like the hair of my chinny chin chin. You're going to have to change it so that the dialogue fits your characters, your good characters, and your villain too. So let's see, going back in here. Then the big bad frog. Oops. Then the big bad frog hopped over. So she would probably say, well, not little pig, but little firefly, let me in. Maybe, yeah. Little firefly. Little firefly. Oh, I'm going to change it. How about come out? Come, because the frog can't fit in his house or her house. Come out tonight. Don't forget the quotation marks. No, 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 she cried. Not by the glow of my lighty lights, exclamation point, because she's yelling, quotation marks. All right, I'm going to keep working on this because I still have to add in the part about what the frog says. So I'm going to keep working. And today, as you're working, remember that we need to unfreeze our characters. And as you do, make sure, not just in this story, but anytime you write characters, that you want to make your characters sound like themselves. Give them words to really make them talk so they become unfrozen. All right, see you next time.